Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the movie Upgrade. The movie has recently been released in digital and in Blu-ray and in everything. So you want to see this movie, this is your moment because no one really saw that movie in theaters. Not many people did. So it did like not so good of a job there, but it's now on digital and you might discover it. It stars Logan Marshall Green, who you might remember from Prometheus. He was Elizabeth Shaw's boyfriend, if you want, or husband, I don't remember. And he was also in Spider-Man Homecoming, but he was such a tiny role that I don't really know if people would remember him from that. And also it stars Betty Gabriel, who I was very surprised by, because just about almost at the end of the movie I was like, oh my god, she's the woman from Get Out. And it's amazing because she looks really different. It's just amazing, and I didn't know that woman was so young, because in Get Out she looks older, but whatever. Upgrade is about a man that suffers a really tragic event in his life. They live in the future, basically like 20-30 years from now, and his car and his wife's car is kidnapped basically to a really crummy, horrible neighborhood, and they are assaulted by some men, and his wife is killed, and he is rendered paraplegic. Basically, he doesn't have any dominance of any of his limbs. He only can move his head. He's in a horrible state, and of course his wife has died, and it's really a heavy movie from the start, because you see this beautiful relationship within them, and they actually bother to really elevate the relationship and make you care when she's killed. And I'm not spoiling anything, but what the movie is about really is that when he's recuperating and he really wants revenge from his wife's death, he just doesn't know what to do, and suddenly a guy comes in with a proposal. It's a very rich guy, a very smart guy, one of those Elon Musk kind of people, but better than Elon Musk, and that's a lot to say. He proposes this man to have this kind of new technology implanted in his body in order for that technology to help him move, basically. So he says yes, and that's where the movie really takes off, because thanks to that new device in his body, he's able to walk and also take revenge on the murderers of his wife, and he discovers a lot of things after that. So it's a really interesting movie, I have to say. It's not a really heavy in visual effects, although there are a lot of visual effects for a movie that was extremely cheap to do, which is kind of amazing. This is an example to Hollywood about how you can do movies that are not so great in the budget department, but the results are just outstanding, and the movie is actually quite good. I wouldn't put it as the best movie of the year or one of the best sci-fi movies ever or anything like that. It's not that good. I mean, I didn't like it that much, but there are so many scenes, and the subject is so amazingly well done. Revenge and love, and this thing that basically has control over you, but you can also control it. It's really interesting, and I think it's really great that they did a movie about this, and about a person that has lost everything basically and has to rebuild himself up. I mean, that's really, really great. And again, the visual effects are very well achieved. I mean, they are not amazing. It's not nothing that we haven't seen before, so anything like that. But it's really entertaining. It's really great. And I think that anyone that likes action movies, sci-fi movies that are not like B movies, if you want, are going to really enjoy this one. It's really an amazing thing. And the performances are quite good. All over. I mean, there's not really a performance you're like, oh my god, what is he or she doing? No, they're pretty good. They're not stellar or anything. And Logan Marshall Green actually surprises me, because he looks like Tom Hardy a little bit, and Tom Hardy is such a great actor, and no one can be like Tom Hardy, but Logan Marshall Green has his thing. I mean, I really give it up to him that he has something, and he has to exploit that, and thank God he has this movie, and maybe this movie is going to open doors for him and for Betty Gabriel, who also does a really, really great job. Aside from that, it's a little bit too violent if you don't really like violence. I was surprised because I didn't know how violent it was, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. This is what the movie is about. But yeah, if you know that it's going to be a smooth ride and you can enjoy this right now, I mean, it's really one of those movies that you just pop in and eat something with, and whatever. It's really short also. It's like a 1 hour and a half, So it's really fine. I don't know. It's not the most amazing movie ever, but it's really interesting, and it really does different things with things that we have already seen. The only thing that I don't really like a lot is that in some instances the dialogues are really crappy. They're really not good at all. So it's like, okay, you have a great scene and you're speaking shit, basically. So that's really infuriating, but whatever. It cannot all be perfect. So thank you so much for watching this review. Very recommended movie, of course. Please like this video, comment down below if you have seen it, or if you haven't seen it, what you think it's going to be about, or anything. Please share this video in social media, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.